Hi, my name is Sarah, and today I've got a peak posture class for you. We are going to be flowing up to dancer's pose. We'll work on core strength, stability, balance, and opening up through your chest and shoulders as well. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start at the back edge of your mat. So just come to a seat. You're going to draw your left heel in towards your midline and then stagger your right foot right on top. Ground through your sit bones and then begin to walk your fingertips forward. So we really want to work to keep your sit bones down. If you feel like they're coming up off the ground, then go ahead, just walk your hands back a little bit and you can stay right here. That's totally fine. We're just in the beginning of class, just warming up. If you can keep your sit bones down and come down to your forearms, then we'll come down a little bit further as you stretch through your right outer hip. So you can tuck your chin to lengthen your spine. And just take a few breaths here. And then we'll switch outside. So exactly how you came into the posture will come out. So go ahead, walk your fingertips back. And we're gonna switch out legs. Right heel draws in towards your midline. Left heel staggers right in front. Focus on pushing through your sit bones, grounding into the mat. And then go ahead, walk your fingertips, maybe coming down to your palms and forearms. And take a few breaths. From here, we're coming into Sphinx pose. So you can just let your legs and feet unravel behind you and then walk your hands forward, lowering down to your belly. So adjust however you need. Your hips, your thighs, and tops of your feet are to the mat, as well as your forearms. And then stack your shoulders over your elbows and then push into your forearms to lift your gaze a little bit. Just a little. We don't want to bring it back too far into the cervical spine. Just a few inches. And feel a nice stretch through your abs. Try to draw your shoulders away from your ears. One more breath. Exhale to lower your chest. We'll take 3 baby cobras. So drag your palms in line with your chest, and then we'll take an inhale to hover your chest, hover your palms, keeping it nice and small. Exhale to release. Twice more, it's an inhale to lift. Exhale, release. One more time. Push into your palms, transition to all fours, and then we're coming right into our downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, and then just pedal out your feet here. You can also kind of tick-tock through your hips, keeping your feet grounded and then swaying your hips right to left. 3-legged dog. Drop your left heel, your right leg lifts. From here, we're gonna open up through your hip. So go ahead, try to stack your hips almost on top of each other. And you can bring your knee back, your heel back towards the left side of your mat. Stretching through your hip and your hamstring of that base leg. Take another inhale. Exhale to square off your hips. And then we're coming to high lunge next. So bend your knee, step your foot forward, and then go ahead, lift your arms up. Breathing into your left hip flexor here. Warrior 2, pivot on your back foot, reach long through your arms. We're we're finding that alignment of your low body, knee over ankle, heel in line with the arch of your back foot. Peaceful warrior. Flip your front palm, reach forward, up and back. Maybe inching your left fingertips down your leg, finding a nice lateral stretch here. Take another inhale. Exhale to your runner's lunge. Cartwheel your palms down, and then we'll find a twist. So left palm down, right arm up as we twist. And from here, we're coming into a supported half plank. So start by lowering your back knee, and then you're gonna swing your left leg just a few inches towards the long edge of your mat so that we can bring the right leg around and find the supported half plank. So your shoulders roughly over your wrist. You can adjust if you need. Again, soft elbow. Hug your obliques up and in, almost stacking up through your hips. And from here, we're gonna open up our chest and hips a little bit more. So just sweep your right arm down and then back behind you as you push your hips forward. And we're gonna do that again. So stabilizing through your right foot, maybe even pushing into the outer edge, the knife edge of your foot. Sweep your right arm back and release. Do that again. Good, and we're coming back to that side plank, right arm up. Now find a hover of your top foot. So you can flex your foot and push your heel back. Again, staying lifted in your upper body rather than collapsing into your shoulder. We'll take another inhale. Exhale, lower your foot, stabilize, gate pose. Sweep your left arm up and over, finding a lateral stretch once again. Hips stacked over your knee. Maybe drawing your left shoulder back to open up through your chest. We'll take another inhale. Stay for your exhale. Take an inhale. And then listen up. We're gonna face the back edge of your mat. So pivot on your left knee, facing the back edge of your mat, coming right into a half splits. So your hips are back towards your heel. We're curling our right toes towards your face. And then you can lower your chest towards your leg. Okay, coming to a lunge, a low lunge. Go ahead, plant your right foot, roll forward, plant your palms, three-legged dog, right leg up. And then lower your toes. We're gonna take this whole flow on the other side, so pedal out for a moment. And then we'll go three-legged dog, left leg up. Go ahead, open up your hip, bend your knee. You can bring your heel almost towards your glute. Take an inhale, exhale to straighten out. High lunge, step your left foot forward, reach your arms high. Breathe into your right hip flexor. As usual, there's lots of commotion outside the dojo. Take another inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Reach long through your fingertips. Peaceful warrior, flip your front palm, reach forward, up and back. Runner's lunge with a twist, cartwheel your arms down, plant your right palm this time, left fingertips up. And from here, lower your back knee so we can come into supported half plank on the other side. So swing your right leg towards the back edge of your mat to help you with balance. Left foot comes towards the front edge of your mat. We're gonna flip around again soon. And then reach your left arm up. So shoulder over your wrist, elbow soft. Hugging up through your obliques. Let's stretch through our chest and hips. So sweep that arm down, push your hips forward. And just let this movement feel good in your body. It doesn't have to look like a perfect shape. And one more. Coming back to your side plank, left arm up, and then hover your left leg. Being careful not to collapse into your shoulder. Take another inhale. Exhale, release, gate pose. Push into your left heel, right arm comes up and over as we find a nice lateral stretch. Maybe again, pulling your right shoulder back to broaden through your collarbones, spiraling your heart up to the sky. Take another inhale. Stay for your exhale. Inhale. Exhale to your half splits, again pivoting towards the front edge of your mat. Okay, so toes towards your face. You can send your hips back towards your heel. And take a moment to breathe into your hamstring. Low lunge, plant your left foot, roll forward. Three-legged dog, plant your palms, left foot up. And then lower your toes. Okay, we're gonna work on a little bit of balance here. So go ahead, bend your knees, and like a spring, we're gonna hop towards the middle of your mat. Okay, from here, we're gonna lift the right leg up. You can bring your arms with you as we kind of lift up to this one-legged Tadasana. Go ahead, bring your hands to heart center. We're coming into tree pose. So you can use your hand to assist you to bring your foot to your inner thigh. You can soften through your left knee. Find a focal point. Let's take 3 breaths here. And then coming back to your knee in line with your hip. Of a tabletop here, we're going to take a little twist. So the left hand's going to come to the outer edge of your knee. And then sweep your right arm back. And you can look back as well towards your hand. Coming back to center, warrior 3. Here we go, sweep your arms back. Send your right leg back, high lunge. Drop your back toes, arms reach up. And from here, we're gonna take a chest opener. Interlace your fingers behind your back, pull your palms away. And then release. Plant your palms, 3-legged dog, left leg up. And then lower down to your downward facing dog, taking this to side 2. Bend into your knees. Hop to the top edge of your mat. We're gonna lift on up. Left leg comes with you. Hands come to heart center. Tree pose. Bring your foot to your inner thigh. Find a focal point. Soften through your right knee. Bringing your knee back to tabletop, right hand to your left outer knee, and then go ahead, bring your left arm behind you, shifting your gaze. It's okay if your right ankle's getting a little tired. It's doing a lot of work right now. Let's take one more breath. Coming back to center. Whoa, warrior 3, go ahead, sweep your arms back. High lunge, lower your toes, arms up. Chest opener, interlace your fingers behind your back, pull your palms away. And then go ahead, release. 3-legged dog, right leg up. Lower your toes, roll forward to a plank pose. And then with control, we're gonna hug your elbows in, just lower your chest to the mat. And we're gonna find locust with a bind. So go ahead, sweep your arms back, interlace your fingers Drawing your palms towards each other, and then you're gonna lift up through your chest, lift up through your feet. Trying to keep your spine not too crunched, more in a neutral position here. A little bit extended. Other inhale. Exhale, release. From here, taking a quick puppy posture, plant through your palms, come to your knees, walk your palms forward, lower your chest. And we're gonna do that one more time on the other side, so let's roll forward back to your belly. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Go ahead, lift your chest, lift your legs to your locust. Take 2 more breaths here. Puppy pose, plant your palms, come up to all fours, walk your palms forward, lower your chest. And go ahead, lift your chest, plank pose, tuck your toes, lift your knees. Holding here for a breath cycle. Downward facing dog, hips up, pedal it out. You're doing great. We're coming to our peak posture next. So let's go ahead, hop to the center of your mat. We're gonna lift up to that one-legged Tadasana again, but this time hug your right knee to your chest. From here, you're gonna bring your shin behind you. So you can use your right hand to guide you, kind of coming into this quad stretch. And then you're gonna flip your grip. So you're gonna bring your hand to the inside of your foot. We're gonna reach our left arm, counterbalance. It can be facing you, away, maybe taking a mudra, whatever you like. And then begin to push the top of your foot into your hand, drawing your leg back and up as we open up through your right shoulder. Now don't worry too much about hinging at your hips. We're gonna stay nice and lifted in your upper body. And we're gonna take about 5 breaths here. You got this. Doing a lot of work on your supporting leg. Again, find a focal point, something not moving, to help you balance. Whoa. One more big inhale. Exhale, release your leg. Don't lower it just yet. Hug your knee to your chest one more time. Exhale, lower your foot down. Ooh, nice job. Big inhale to reach your arms up. Forward fold. Let's take a halfway lift. Fingertips come up to your quads, tabletop of your spine. Exhale, plank pose. Step your feet back. Take a breath cycle. Downward facing dog, hips up. Pedal it out. And we're gonna hop to the center of your mat to do it on side 2, so bend your knees. Little hop. Left leg lifts up with you as you hug your knee towards your chest. From here, we'll take our quad stretch, bringing your shin behind you, and then flip your grip whenever you're ready, bringing your palm to the inside of your foot. Right arm comes forward as a little counterbalance. Push the top of your foot into your hand, lifting your leg a little bit higher, feeling a nice shoulder stretch through your left shoulder. Few more breath cycles. One more. My balance is off today. Okay. Go ahead, stay with your leg lifted as we hug it towards your chest. Whoa. Release. Big inhale to reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose. Step your feet back. Take a breath cycle. From here, we're coming into Malasana. So now step your right foot forward, left foot forward. Sink your hips. Push your elbows into your inner thighs. Open up through your chest, through your hips and groin. Nice job. If your heels aren't up, if you're not there yet, that's okay. And of course, you can put a block right underneath your sit bones to assist you if you need. We can always use a strap as well in that dancer's pose. I should have mentioned that earlier. But go ahead, lower your sit bones, taking it to a wide-legged straddle. And then just walk your hands forward. You can keep a soft bend in your knees if you like. But anyway, you can use a strap to bring your leg closer. Maybe if you can't reach your foot yet in that dancer's pose, a strap can be helpful. And if you don't have a yoga strap, you can just use like a belt, a dish towel, whatever you have. I like to find a little sway here in this wide-legged forward fold. Just feels good to bring the stretch into my lower back, so that might be something you want to try. And we're beginning to slow things down. We're going to make our way to our backs in a moment. Alrighty, let's use our hands to help you come on up. You can swing your leg around and make your way to your back. We're going to take a little twist here. You can take whatever twist you like. I'm going to keep my knees stacked today. Open your arms to a T, and then you can just allow your legs to fall one way. Maybe shifting your gaze over your opposite shoulder. And then coming through center, allow your legs to fall the other way. Shifting your gaze. We'll take it once more to each side. You can go ahead and do that in your own time. So take your time here. Let's come back to center. Hug your knees into your chest one more time. You can find a little rock side to side. And from here, we're going to take a few breaths in Shavasana. So just about 5 breaths here. Let's go ahead and release your legs long on the mat. Relax your arms. Close your eyes if you haven't already. And just stay with your breath here. And we're going to close it out together. So whenever you're ready, we'll take a full body stretch, reaching through your fingers and toes. And then go ahead, roll to one side. Use your hands to help you come up to a seat. And we will close it out here. Thank you so much for joining me for this peak posture class. Good luck with your dancer's pose. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you're enjoying the videos, please do so. Consider liking the video, and I will see you very soon. Namaste.